Hi everybody, welcome to your class. Today we are going to learn how to express my experiences. Are you ready? Let's begin. Take a look at the next example. I have eaten Chinese food. Pay attention in the structure. I have eaten Chinese food.
I have visited Paris 3 times.
She has painted several beautiful landscapes that are now displayed in a gallery.
If you pay attention in the structure, you can see that when we want to express our experiences, we will need two things very important. First, an auxiliary. If your subjects are she, he, and it, your auxiliary will be has. But if you have I, you, we, and they, your auxiliary is have. After have or has, we will need also the verb in the past participle form. I have eaten Chinese food. Can you see? Remember, we have two kinds of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. If you have a regular verb, that means that your past participle form is the same as the past simple form. But on the other hand, if you have an irregular verb, the past participle form of the verb changes. But what happened in the negative form? Well, it is so easy. The only thing that you have to do is instead of have, we have haven't, and instead of has, we have hasn't. The rest of the structure is exactly the same.
I haven't eaten Italian food.
It hasn't stopped raining all day, causing flooding in several areas.
We haven't gone on vacation this year due to the pandemic and travel restrictions.
If I want to ask somebody else about his or her experiences, we use the interrogative form. What do we have to do? Well, in this case, we need the auxiliary at the beginning of my sentence. For example, have you traveled to the USA? We have also another option. Have you ever traveled to the USA? Remember that ever is optional. And if we have third person, we say, has she ever traveled to the USA? That's it.
Have you practiced the piano this week?
Has he ever participated in a marathon or similar long-distance race?
Have we ever organized a surprise party for a friend or family member?
When we ask about our experiences, there is also the option of emphasizing in the duration of this experience. If we want to focus on the duration of this, we use how long. The only thing that we have to do is to add how long at the beginning of my sentence. For example, how long have you lived in Mexico City? How long have you studied French? That's it. What happens if you want to answer these questions using how long? Well, we have two options. I've worked here for 8 years. I haven't been on holiday for ages. I'm using for in these periods of time. The periods of time could be short or long. For 1 week, for 2 days, for 1 month, for 6 years. On the other hand, You can also use since. For example, I've known the teacher since I was 10. I haven't played soccer since my accident. I use since when I want to emphasize the beginning of the moment or the situation. Since I was 10, since my accident, since I was a child, since university. I'm saying the starting point.